It was so much fun. We had a really good balance on the itinerary of downtime, but also like going to do fun things as a team. But everything was together, so it's like we were really with each other every second of every day for 10 straight days. And you would think that was like could have been really bad, but it was really, really good. And everyone got a lot closer from that trip.
Yeah, we got to play 3 games while we were there, so I think that was something different that we got to watch us do this summer. And I feel like just from those 3 games, we're farther into the season already.
Like Taylor Swift sings, like it was nothing like my wildest dreams. The views, like they were incredible. It was absolutely phenomenal, and the food was amazing. I talk about Greek salads all the time and how much I miss them, but the experience as a whole, basketball and just the connectedness with our team was huge.
Yeah, I mean, everything's like for me is with the team. Like I feel like we fell short of our goals last year. So obviously, I want this team to go to the NCAA tournament. I want us to be a top 3 team in the Big Ten. Like I really think that they're genuine goals that I think that we can achieve. And if we remain consistent and stay together and play how I know we can play, like we can achieve those things. And that's really what I want out of this year.
I was so excited. You know, I kind of thought that she would the whole year. I kept convincing myself that she was. I would just be like, yep, Jazz is coming back. But like when she finally like told us, she had this funny message, we're all like, yes, like I'm so happy. And like I think that's like huge for us and her. And I think I personally want to achieve her goals because it is her last year.
Jazz is just so vital to our team. Both like her on the court presence and her off the court presence. We talk about it all the time. Jazz just makes those around her better. So when she decided to come back, obviously as a teammate, you're excited because you know that she can help take this team to that level that we all want to reach.
Yeah, we were just talking about how good it's been that they've been able to come in and be confident. I mean, Logan's a really good shooter, and I mean a lot of freshmen that come in are hesitant to take certain shots, and she's fearless, and we want her to be like that. So that's kudos to her. But also like Jess is the same. She didn't know any offense, she didn't know anything, and she's picked it up so well. Like it's obviously they could be really hard for someone to come in, not know any plays, barely know the team, but she's confident, and that's what we asked of. And same with Natalie Potts. She plays such a big role and such a hustle player, and she's okay in doing that. I think the confidence that they bring is anything you want from a freshman or a newcomer.
And in Darian, like, she is just an energizer little bunny out there, and like her pace is so fast, and she's just a fun player to play with. She's a true point guard.
I think it's fun when you can bring on 4 new kids and it feels like there isn't a beat skipped and everybody just kind of meshes together personality-wise, court connections-wise. So that's why I'm really excited about this group is I just feel like their personalities fit right in with us, their goals fit right in with us, and they're hardworking people. So.
And it's not just those 4 newcomers. Rich Julian is new coach too. What's it been like working with him?
He's awesome. I mean, I think we needed that rah-rah sort of coach, and he is that for us. He's always super positive, but he's the first one to pull you aside and tell you what we could have done differently, Like, he has a really good balance of, like, praising you up, but also, like, checking you when things are wrong as well, and he's been such an incredible addition for our team.
Yeah, he is a post coach, so I work with him a lot, and it's been really good to learn from someone different, and I've already feel like I've learned a lot from him in the summer and this fall, and his energy I really feed off high energy people, and that is him. So
Nothing to add. They covered it all. He's a great coach for our program, and we're really excited to have him at Nebraska.
I'm doing kind of a player poll type thing. I've been asking a bunch of players. First one, if you don't mind, like, what's the loudest arena you've played in? It doesn't have to be Big Ten if it's not that.
Loudest?
Yeah.
Indiana, I would say.
I would also say Indiana.
I would say loudest for me is Iowa.
Toughest player you've had to guard.
Caitlin.
Elizabeth Kitley from Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
I would also say Caitlin.
That was.
And then how do you feel the transfer portal has helped and/or I guess hurt college basketball in general?
I think everyone transfers for a different reason, and I think those reasons are okay. And I really like the portal because, I mean, I've been through it. So has Maddie, but like the situation that I'm in right now, like it wouldn't have been possible if I didn't transfer. So I'm just thankful for that experience.
Yeah, I mean, for our program, I love the portal, but sometimes with other teams, when they reload, the portal kind of sucks. But no, I'm with Jazz. I think the portal's good.
Yeah.
And then one other thing, I cover Michigan. They have 2 Australian players as well. I guess just any insights you can give me into what, if an Australian player is known for something, if there's things that you feel that growing up they work on that maybe aren't as stressed in the United States? Or?
I would say Australians are all competitors, but also have a pretty high IQ just because we don't really have high school sports, so we kind of play against like professionals at a really young age. So I think that kind of helps with that basketball IQ and being physical.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think within like your second year, you know kind of the process and the way that things go within a program, like whether that's plays, expectations, things like that. I know that last year I really struggled to be a vocal leader because I wasn't necessarily that familiar with, what the coaching staff wanted or what my teammates wanted. But this year I've been able to really kind of find myself within that role because I know what it's like to be new. So I've found myself really reaching out to newcomers, but I've also known what I try to do is know what I can get, how I can get the best out of my teammates every single day. What are the cues? What do they need from me so I can get their best? I think that's really helped me grow. It's actually something that I've kind of carried with me through my past experience at South Dakota, but I've seen what building connections off the court can do for what happens on the court. I think that those relationships and strengthening those relationships is important so that we're able to communicate with each other in a positive way that can impact us going forward, and so that we can be in those games down the stretch.
Back to my previous line of questioning, just how have you seen the new aspects of players under Julia kind of blend with the existing and how that can help get to where you guys want to be?
Yeah, I think Maddie kind of touched on it. It's kind of seamless, and they all have the same goals already. And I think that's something that's really hard to get freshmen, and especially a transfer, to be alongside with what you want to do as a team. And they have bought into absolutely everything. They're always looking for ways to get better. They're role kids, and they want to do absolutely everything possible to improve our team, and they're okay with whatever that is. And I think that they have incredible attitudes, and that's why everything kind of fits so seamlessly right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I always have had very high expectations for myself, and they don't really change. But I'm here to be a great teammate and to win, and that's what my focus is on. Be my best every day in the gym, off the court, being a great teammate, a great leader. Those are the things I'm going to focus on, and I feel like the rest will play out for itself.
I can bounce off that because I know it's hard to talk about yourself. I would say that the work that she's put in the preseason and the summer is like nothing that I've ever seen out of her before. Like, it's unreal. Like, she's working on an individual game. She is a consistent leader. She's been so consistent on and off the floor with like her competitiveness, her drive, like individual work, where I think that everything's just going to come together for her because of what she's doing right now.
Thanks, Jezza. I think this year it's different for us because it is our third year, and Jazz has kind of been she's lived with some other basketball players, and I think this year for her to come back and I don't know how I want to put this. I don't know. I feel like I have grown up a little bit to where Jazz is. And I think that has strengthened our relationship, and I think our goals are very similar in what we want to accomplish individually and for this team. And I feel very close to Jazz, and I trust her.
Yeah, I'd say our relationship has grown just because we do have the same goals, we have the same drive. Like, we're always thinking the same thing. And now being able to have the opportunity for us to like one-on-one connect with each other more than we ever have before, it's really strengthened like us as players on and off the floor, and I think that our team feeds off of us, and if they see that relationship and that trust we have in each other, like everyone's going to feed off that sort of energy.
What's it been like to watch Allison back? She's just so important to guys, and her way that we can watch kind of starting when she's on the track back. So it's not meant to be guys that she's almost there.
It's just exciting. We know that Allison impacts so many different parts of the game. Her IQ, her work ethic. She's diving on the floor. She had stitches in her knee before she even tore ACL. She got the fingernail to the eye, and she's got a swollen face playing with goggles when we're in Puerto Rico. Like, she plays hard, and she gains every 50-50 ball for us. And I just think that seeing what tearing her ACL did to her last year, and just watching her come back day after day and doing the extra little things, just shows how great of a teammate she is and how selfless that she is. So we just can't wait to have someone like that back on the court with us.
Yeah, she's the heart and soul of our team. I mean, everyone feels for her because she really is that energy player. She is that hustle player, and we wouldn't not be where we are without her. So we're excited to have her back.
What do you guys want to be the focus? You can take it.
I think everyone sees us as that like underdog team. Like, no one expects anything from us this year, especially because I feel like we fell short of our goals that we set for ourselves. So now it's kind of like, I think we're out of people's expectations, and we love that, but we want to be consistent. We want to be consistently good. We know we're good, we know we're talented, we believe in ourselves. We want to be consistently that throughout the whole season.
Big picture question. League-wide, nationwide excitement around women's basketball last year was crazy. What does it mean to see that happen right now? Just knowing this far that other women's basketball teams got your team got with NBA, volleyball team, their stadium matches. What does it mean to be on?
It's everything. I mean, we just need to continue to support each other because we're all on the same drive, we're on the same mission. We want to grow this sport, and the best thing you can do is support each other, and everyone's trying to do the same thing here, so let's just make it bigger together.
I feel like we've started to be given that stage to kind of show what women's sports are about and what women's sports can do, and I think that our volleyball team is an example of that. You know, when we're given the opportunity to sell out a stadium, like, we can do it. And I think it's just such a big push, and it's really rewarding to be a part of women's sports and just to look at kind of where we started and where we're going and where we're going to continue to take it. So to be a part of that journey is really important to us in continuing to grow not only women's sports, but for us, women's basketball. So.
Yeah, the volleyball game was something I'll never forget. It was really special to me, and I think John Cook and Kennedy Orr said it best, like, the impossible is possible, and I think watching that and seeing the support in Lincoln, Nebraska for a college volleyball team, and, like, Husker fans are the best in the country, and, like, you can't top that, but it goes for us as well, like, PAC PBA, like, that was our largest crowd ever for a women's basketball game, and it's something really cool to be a part of, and it just needs to keep growing.
How special was it to see Maggie play in that?
It's so cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Maggie deserves the world, and it was really cool to see her out there to be able to do her thing. So that was really cool. We all probably cried at the volleyball game
Yeah.
day because that was.
Every video
Yeah.
that I've ever seen since then, my
Yeah.
eyes start watering. Like, it's just it's a monumental thing, and to have one of our own get to be a part of it, it was so cool, and we're so proud of her for
Yeah.
for continuing to do the
I don't know
impossible
how.
with two
Yeah.
sports.
I don't know
because
how she does it.
it's incredible, and she's actually doing OChem right now. So
Yeah, she does it
So,
all at 18 years old.
yes, 18 years old.
19, yeah.
Yeah, she's
She's a
incredible.
special breed.
Jazz, TCU's on the schedule this year. They've got a lot
Yeah.
of coaches and teammates of yours. What are you excited for?
Yeah.
Matchup?
No, I'm really excited. They're some of my closest coaches that I've been to. They were all assistant coaches at Oregon when I was there, and then playing with Sedona Prince, who's now transferred there, as well as their coach is Ruthie Hebard now, and I played with Agnes. So like I have a lot of familiar faces on that team. So no, I'm really excited. I think it's hard because I'm kind of like really happy for their program and what they're trying to do, but I think we can get them. We're gonna get them, and
Yeah.
I'm excited to be able to do that alongside my new family. So.